Howdy viewers, Wayne Gordon Porter here. Some, since I've been growing a beard, like to, well, a lot of comments actually about Sean Connery look-alike, but you know, some people see it, some don't. I get called a few other things, Roachie in Queensland, Wiry in the cricket club, and various other names by opponents on the field that we can't go there. This is the 45 opening episode of The Tilt. We've had to sack Gags because he just got too long in the tooth. He's actually 50 now, and he texted me and said, you know, big shoes to fill. I got the gig through no real skill, as I'm sure Peter Gaggins did over in Rotterdam, simply by sitting next to the guy who's behind the camera at the moment. But we're 2015, Trans-Tasman in Melbourne, versus the Kiwis, three game series, 3 test matches, and we have lobbed, never made a cent out of hockey or anyone else in this team, but you should see the mansion where we live now. We'll just pan around and show you some of the artwork. There's some players about to go to the Dockers AFL game. We have nailed it. Nailed it. This is living. Viewers, we're going to go round as we're down here for a week. We'll go round just to get to know a few of the players, great blokes, the coach, and a few of the things we get up to, a bit of street talk. There's lots of, you never know what's going to happen. I've been signed up, we're going to have a crack. Here's our first interviewee, Leon from the 45 Men's Trans-Tasman 2015. G'day viewers, just had the first training run here, first day in Melbourne. Just come back, had a team meeting, coach is gone. I've isolated one of the new players, Leon. Just a couple of questions, Leon. If you could invite 3 people to a dinner party, who would they be?
Oh, 3 people to a dinner party. Well, I'd have to go with Nelson Mandela, Barack Obama, and my wife, Angie Kastner.
Really? Would she be doing the cooking, or you?
No, I'd be doing the cooking.
Yeah,
That's my role.
You scared of your wife?
You betcha.
What was, Leon, your first car? What was?
First car was a 1983 Red Sigma.
Nice! You would look good in that with flowing hair, windows down.
A lot of hair back then, big afro back in the day.
What's the first name of a pet that you can remember in your family?
First name of a pet? We had a cat called Wendell.
Wendell, good name. The street that you lived in?
Salmon Way.
Salmon Way. Sounds a bit affluent. Quite well to do, are you?
No, Mum and Dad, good working folk.
Yeah. Outside of family, Leon, what's something that you're proud of?
Outside of family, making the Australian over 45 vets hockey team would have to be at the pinnacle, right?
Yes, could be.
Yeah. Hanging around with you guys, it's always a great honour.
Mentorship.
Wow, there's so many good role models in the group here.
And your current job?
I'm in the Air Force and sort of an engineer in the Air Force.
Nice, engineers, we stick together.
That's right, we do Ford.
The world needs more of them.
More engineers.
Unlike the previous producer and commentator of The Tilt was actually a draftsman.
Draftsman.
Pretends to be an engineer, but really all he does is draw sandcastles. Yeah, we're the guys who put the bones in it so people are actually comfortable in going up in a lift.
Yeah.
But that's enough about Gags. He did say they were big shoes to fill, so I will try and throw a few jibes in there. Leon, back to Leon. What annoys you about some of your household residents, wife or children? What would annoy Leon at home?
Listen, I'm not going to touch that one at all.
Really?
Yeah, no, not at all. Not on camera.
Oh, it's my wife leaves tea bags in the sink, which really, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to go home and cop it. tip under the ear because of what you said here on the till. Although our readership is, what, 2 million?
2 million.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when the kids use the monthly internet limit, that annoys me. Yeah, not happy about that.
And after a couple of training runs, you've met all the boys now. What's the feel about their hockey?
Oh, great bunch of guys. The strikers are particularly good, charismatic, fit, well educated, great bunch of blokes.
Full of shit. Well, I think we should end it there. What do you reckon, viewers? We're starting to talk garbage. Thanks, Leon. G'day, viewers. Just bumped into the legend from Rotterdam of the Street Talk episode. Mate,
we're not in Rotterdam, mate.
I know. We're now here in Melbourne. New series, but I'd like to pass you the baton to continue the Street Talk legend.
Thanks, mate. Oh, I've got to carry that. That's fantastic. Yeah, well, I reckon we'll do a bit of Street Talk action this time in Melbourne, and I think I'm going to concentrate on some different animals of a different kind this year. You know, there is a zoo across the road, so stay tuned, people. We may end up in the zoo, at the zoo, rather. Parrot. Yep. M's the parrot. Yep. And God, did you go on? You know. Where do you appear from? So anyway, we might go to the hockey centre and just interview a couple of the players. Probably around 6 o'clock, I reckon. 6 o'clock. Something like that. Yeah, we're not sure when, but stay tuned and look out for some Street Talk action.
We'll give you some time to go a beard before it happens.
Yes, mate. Yeah, very hipster too, Ford. Very hipster.
What's hipster mean?
Well, mate, what it is, it's actually a look. It's actually
very
Melbourne. Very Melbourne.
Is it?
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's sort of like you probably cut your way through Bondi too, I reckon, but I think Melbourne this time round is like a shark.
Talking of animals, still the Steve Irwin of this team.
Well, look, we do have Stingray or two on the side as well.
Oh,
you know, talking about Steve. Yeah. Anyway, there's the parrot gone. Is he flown off the ring?
He's not happy.
He's not happy. Not happy. Here we go. He's coming in for it. Yes, it's Craig. You've got some comments? Special comment.
No, Danny, it's interesting how we're on the camera and making comments, but so it's all for the world to see. It's interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
What's so interesting about it, Craig?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some very interesting comments that are coming out.
No.
Can't criticise somebody who hasn't taken the field.
No, we can't. No.
Why his mistake?
Look at how fresh he is. Look at him. How fresh are you, Craig?
As a day. Thanks, Danny. Yeah.
Beautiful.
How's your room, mate? Is he...
Yeah.
Woodchuck?
Yeah, no, he's got a fair chainsaw off that going.
So you didn't hear the helicopter come and land on top of the hospital last night? Couldn't have.
Couldn't have heard the helicopter over the chainsaw. But anyway.
Two little nana naps coming, I think, mate.
We might get a few on the card. Yeah, Shane Guest had a go at me a few years ago about my wood chopping effort, but I think I've been surpassed by my current room.
Well, look, I just think you need to just get yourself right, mate, to actually play some hockey.
No, thanks, Danny.
Because what sort of hockey do we want, Craig?
We want some sexy hockey. Very sexy.
I think on that note, we'll see you a bit later.
Yeah, back to the sexy one. That's relevant.
Sexy.
Very hipster. Rhoda Bundy, second interviewee, Al Bundy. Just jumping out of the lift now. It's another terrific looking man, the only other bearded personality within the vet team. A lot less grey hair than the other bloke in the team bunch. We're just asking a few questions. Day one, haven't played the Kiwis yet. How do you think things are looking before the tournament?
I think they're looking good. We had a nice run today against the 50s. Worked just a few things out. Had a good team meeting. I think everyone's on the same page. Good feeling in the group.
A couple of personal questions, getting to know the players here, viewers. 3 people, if you could invite them round to your place. Any people in the world that you could have for dinner, who would they be?
Maybe Stephen Fry. I like QI. He knows a lot of stuff and he's pretty funny. Who else? Adam Spencer, I think, would be pretty humorous as well. Yeah, a bit of some numbers there. And who else? I think I'd have to have someone to look at. I don't know. actress in the Marvel series. No, it's escaped me.
You haven't looked in her eyes, have you?
No, no, obviously
You
not.
can't remember her name.
Yeah.
That's
no.
all right. We can come back
Come
to
back
that.
to that.
What's
I'll
the
think of
first
that.
street you lived in?
First street was, let's see, we moved around a lot. I lived in Karratha when I was born, when there wasn't really a town in Karratha then. My dad was working for Bell Brothers up there, so we were living up in the Pilbara.
Yeah.
No, I don't know the name of the street. Yeah.
Well, what about your first pet name?
Oh, I see where we're going with this. So I think my porn name is...
No, I haven't
No?
mentioned porn, but it is, viewers. It
Yeah.
is your first street and your first pet's name.
So the first dog was Zach, and I think the first street that I can remember was Queen Street. Yeah. Queen Street. So Zach Queen.
Oh, that's good. No, I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to go. First car you ever bought?
I had an E8 Holden station wagon
Nice.
for years. Yeah.
What colour?
It was a light sort of sky blue. Yeah. So 64. That was a beauty.
And your job's a good one?
My job's a good one. Yeah. So I work as a clin psych, working with young people with drug and alcohol problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rewarding some days and cruel the next? I'm sure.
Yeah, some tough days. We have a good team. We the young people have a lot of energy and stuff, so we use that, feed off that. Yeah.
And something you're outside of family, kids, whatever, something you're really proud of?
Something I'm proud of.
That you've worked hard to do, or
Yeah, tough one. Outside of family. I ran a marathon last year. I've done a couple of those, so I like keeping fit and doing the running stuff. So probably, yeah, enjoying increasing my fitness level as I get older. As I maybe don't have as much skill as some people, but keeping that fitness going, I guess I'm probably proud of. Yeah.
good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, this, the bearded warrior. You'll see some more of us during this campaign, viewers. Well, that's a wrap for episode 1. Stay back, get a cup of tea, Stewie will make it for you, viewers, and enjoy the footage so far. We're here at the Larwell, top notch.